Hello, my beautiful friends. I'm back with another chit chat video. And let me just, before we start, let me get comfortable and you get comfortable. I am wearing 2 layers at the moment, which, oh, I'm out of focus. This is actually 2 layers itself, and I'm wearing 1 more layer. I'm wearing, I don't know if you can see, I'm wearing these ones and a thick pants. Should I say a before saying pants? Thick pants. Yeah, anyways, this is not an English class. Oh, this was the last layer. All showing you these things to tell you how cold at the moment Australia is, and I really wish that I was not in this country at this moment because it has been too cold. I don't even understand. Each year we have a new record of the coolest days of the year. Each year we just have a new record of the coolest days. Anyways, we can do whatever we can in the house to keep ourselves cozy. Maybe some of you think that why don't we have heater, or why don't we turn it on? But I have to tell you that we do have heaters, but they don't work as much as they should. So, and also they very expensive, and by the time that you have it on, it only make warm on the exact direction that is just working on, and the rest of the room or rest of the house is just still very, very cold. And as soon as you just turn it off, back to the same story. As if like you haven't even got it on for any moment. Yeah, well, I think we just have to get through it naturally. Anyways, I'm here today because I was just thinking about heavier subject than the weather. If you know me, you know me. My brain is just going all over the place in thinking a lot about all different things or happenings, different titles all the time. Like I don't even can catch myself thinking about one thing for more than 10 minutes. This sounds intense. Now that I think about it, I feel like this is so much. Like, how can I even work with my brain? Today I'm very tired because I woke up about, what time did I wake up? 9:30, which was my day off. And after I did some yoga with my housemate, then I didn't have lunch or breakfast. So I wanted to just like half a day do a fasting. And then I went to, what was the place? Then I went to the beach. And even though it was very cold, but we had sun out after some days of like rain all the time, and I was like, I should jump in the water and do some surfing. So I grabbed my surfboard and I went there, and there were so many people out in the water, which was surprising because the time that I'm normally going, there is nobody there, but it was so busy. And after that, it was about 1:30-ish. Then I grabbed some coffee, and then I did maybe for 40 minutes or 45 minutes of skateboarding, which the road that I'm going is all like up and down. Some moments I feel like I'm out of breath and my whole body is just like shaking from, I push myself a lot. Like when it's the uphill, I don't jump off my skateboard. I just like resist to even like go even slower. I just push myself so badly. But then after a couple of times I'm doing that, then I regret it because I end up with leg pain. Am I my own enemy? It's so funny. Like, I put myself into a lot of challenges which is not even required in my life. Yeah, anyways, just topics after topics just comes up. So lately, what have been taking a lot of space in my mind is that what is the reason? Well, this is gonna need kind of like a cinematic noise or sound, something like doo-doom, doo-doom, that is like very dramatic, because the question I'm going to ask you is very deep. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready, pop you? What? Oh my god. Yeah, back to the question. What is the meaning of life? Not in a negative way. I'm just saying this as of a question, as of awareness question. Like, what is the meaning for it for you? Because I actually figured out for everyone this can be a different answer, and everyone has a different understanding of this question as well. Like, for me, I know what it is, but then I'm just asking again that so that means that I just was born to just do these things in life, and then after I grow older and one day I'm not here anymore, and this goes on. Like, what's the point? Who was at the beginning of even thinking giving us this life and then taking it away from us, and we are just vanished? Like, look at the history, that how many people have been living and how many people have put their name as a big person out there, but they are not now with us. Like, where are they? Nobody knows. I mean, that's another level of hardness question to even ask yourself. But then, is this all what it is, like life, to just wake up, do some things during the day, and then when your day and when your time is finished, you go back to sleep, and then tomorrow you repeat the same thing, or maybe some other things are different. But then, what is going on? Like, I need to understand. Like, don't get me wrong, I am so aware of how I am spending my time, all the time that I am even doing some little things. I mostly am in the present moment as I can pick on myself. But what is it? I don't, at the end of the day, understand the point of doing all of these things that I'm doing. Who said that I should be doing this? Like, is it truly me wanting to do these things, or there is some other forces, as of, like they say, destiny? What is it? Like, how is it even work? Nobody has any answers for this. We all are, to some different levels, are understanding and experiencing life in a different levels of consciousness. Yeah. Tell me, what is the meaning of life for you? And see if anybody else would have the same answer. I bet there are some people there that they would just say, oh, meaning of life is just having a happy life, or getting married, growing children, or I don't know, like being with your loved ones. really, be honest with yourself. Is it really that, or you just even not sure what it is? I sound very bad now. I don't mean all of these things in a bad way. I'm just like trying to make a sense of these questions that are coming to my mind. And until now, I don't really have any certain answers, which I actually listen to a lot of short podcasts or stories that they speak about this question and they want to answer it. And they all say sometimes even life shouldn't even has a meaning, or our brains are always looking for making a meaning of something all the time. I cannot even speak. That's how much tired I am. But I had a feeling that I should record this video today. Yeah. So some of it was saying that our brains are always trying to make a meaning out of something or somewhere, a happening. So that's very natural. And the other things was, and sometimes we cannot find any answers for the questions that we might have. So that's another thing, which they all are making sense. We cannot really have an answer for some certain things in life, and our brain should understand that, but it doesn't because of its nature. How weird is that? Like, we get these questions in our brain, which we know we don't have any answers, but our brain wants to be more curious and just don't give up with it. Yeah. It is what it is, like this. I am doing anything in my power to keep myself warm. I don't want to be in Australia. Take me out of this cold country. We don't have any snow in this country, but it gets so cold that I've experienced living in a country that is snows, and I could never even imagine this coldness when I'm going outside. And the funny fact is that inside the house is even cooler than outside. Like, legit, it is cooler to be inside. I don't know why I have to nag a lot about the weather, which is something that is out of my control. I mean, not so much. I can control my circumstances, even if we're talking about the weather. I can just book a ticket and leave this country. This is bad. Oh my god. No, low-key, I really love this country. If I wouldn't have moved to Australia, I would never experience this Layla. Like, I would be a complete different person if I would stay in my own country and grow up there and have a life there that is just, it was very straightforward for me. I wouldn't have a lot of ups and downs in my life. Like, as much as I can think about it, yeah, I definitely love this life and this personality that after moving to Australia I have. Gosh, I cannot even think about if I would have stayed in one place and always grow up seeing the same people, doing the same things. I don't know. Even though when we were in Iran, we moved across cities. Like, we lived in 2 cities, and to its point, I was exposed to more people and more opportunities, or like more happenings. Yeah, and since I'm living in Australia, I've been meeting with a lot of different backgrounds, people, and different groups of people. Like my whole group of friends, they were all in different mindsets. At every age, it was different. Gosh, I'm so glad for that. I love it, because that shows that as a person, you have also grown, and you have also changed your mindset and changed your whole personality than just like having the same group of friends. Like, I can't even imagine that. It's so close-minded if you want to just stick to same thing over and over and don't let it go, to not let any new things to come to your life. Yeah, change is a beautiful thing, as much as some people are scared of it. But I guess without change, we wouldn't even be who we are right now. Anybody at some points of their life, they have experienced change in some levels. Like, yeah, I've seen some people that they are finding it difficult to let go of something in their life that you can tell that it's not even resonating with them anymore. But I don't know, maybe it's the fear, maybe it's the fear of unknown, mostly, I think. Yeah, fear of unknown. It is that people don't let go of the things that it's not even resonating with them anymore, and they have a hold of it for years and years, and it's bad. I wish nobody gets trapped in that fear of unknown. It's interesting because we're speaking about fear of unknown. One of our customers, she was saying the same thing. She said she has been living in different countries in Europe, and each country that she'd been, a different personality just completely came out of her, and she was doing different jobs in each country. Like in one country she was a chef, in another country she became I think an accountant or something, or yeah, some things that it is completely different things. And for herself, not accounting, sorry, a chef, private chef, was the most surprising one, because she said she was never even imagining falling in love with cooking, and there she was. Yes, love, yes. Oh my god, I hope that you're not hearing me just drinking my tea. You know the sounds or the noise that people make when they are drinking? Oh, it's so embarrassing. I don't like that. I think I saw what? Asteroid. I think I saw an asteroid. Oh my god. Maybe it was an asteroid, or let me have a look. ستاره شاهی. Is there any asteroids? I don't know. I saw a flying light in the sky that was super bright. what did I want to talk about? What was I even saying? What was I saying? Oh, talking about people that they are drinking the tea with noise. Yeah. If you do that, don't do that, because people around you, they hate it. And people that they walk very loud, like they just, I don't know what this title, what should I title this video? People that they walk loud with their shoes on the floor, just like I think I'm tired. I'm very tired that my brain is just taking me to places that it shouldn't go. Oh gosh. I don't know if it has happened to you or not, but recently I feel whatever that I'm thinking, it just pops up to my TikTok, and TikTok is the only one that it does that. Instagram is not as accurate. Like, I should search until something just randomly shows up on my Instagram or Facebook, but TikTok, it's so weird. Whenever I think about it, not even saying it out loud, it just shows up. It's magical. I don't know, like, not in a good way. I have this feeling about it. Yeah. Anyways, lately I've been thinking about someone, and anything that I see or watch on TikTok, it says that, have you heard about telepathic connections? Or like, the other thing was, if you are thinking about someone, there is 100% accuracy that the other person is thinking about you for telepathic reasons. What are you talking about? Bring back the boring dances, like girls that they were copying each other or like making a song famous. Like, why do you bring these things to me? So weird. And also that, and I hope this setup is not as scary. I just looked at myself, and maybe some people find it scary. It's like haunted old videos. It's because of this bed frame. I swear to God, I'm not haunted, or the house is not haunted. I hope not. But yeah, let me show you actually my room and change the setup, because I don't think this light and this bed frame is doing me well. Alright, here I'm gonna show you that where is my favorite spot of the room. It is definitely this corner. I've got all my incense and all my spiritual things just like all across this corner. As you can see, there is lots of different incense and beautiful statues and Palo Santo, so I use them all for cleansing, especially Palo Santo. I love it after yoga, or whenever that I come back home from work, or if I was out with someone that I didn't really get a good energy from them, so that's basically for washing the energy off. And also it has so much of healing properties. Why do I sound like I'm gonna sell you the Palo Santo sticks? I'm not, trust me, I'm not. And the other part is this part. Ooh. The other parts of my favorite spot of the room is this part, which I've got a big shell just there, which I've got hold on, I need to take this down. Yeah, so that shell is, I found it from Facebook Market basically. It's natural. It needs to be clean, but it's just all the stains, like, or like all the stuff on it. I think if I clean this, and it needs a proper cleaning, not just like getting a scrub and like scrub it. It's not like that. If I clean it, the color is gonna also be looking different. I've got all my baby crystals just right here. Let me show you. Like, this is my favorites. I love all my crystals. And that's my sound healing bowl, which I bought it from Bali. But unfortunately the color from inside it is just going off, which I'm very sad about it. It has such a light sound. It's not going very like loudly. It's I think it is 500 hertz. Yeah, they didn't tell me anything, but I'm just saying it because I feel the sound of it, the sound of vibration on my heart chakra and my upper belly chakra. So that's why I'm guessing that it's belonging somewhere there. And also that's just sage, white sage, which I've been using this for the past 1 year, but it's not finishing, like it's not getting just like even past these lines there. I don't know, I'm happy about it, don't get me wrong. And that's my beautiful plant. Just look at how she is looking stunning. I love it. I have this for maybe like a year, and it was so tiny. Like when I got it, maybe like 2 branches, and it was all until here. I think plants, they love me and they can understand that I love them back. Any plants that I have, they just grow very good. And that's my favorite spot after that spot over there. I've got my skateboard, which the brand is from Gloop. They're from Melbourne. I got that skateboard when I was living in Queensland. So that's also have such a good... I still actually have the airport tickets, so that's just for a memory.
Yes, that's me, and that's when I was in Brisbane. Before even going there, I lost 2,500 to a scammer, and if you think that can be any worse, I became homeless for one night. I injured myself. I ended up in hospital. I was unconscious for 1 day. Oh, and if you think it can get any worse, you are wrong.
I'm in a new place, I'm gonna meet new people, gonna go on a new adventures, like, you know what I mean? I'm kind of really excited. Yeah, we'll see.
How exciting that just a skateboard can bring so much memory back.
Actually not a skateboard, that's a longboard, and so I'm gonna like work more on my movements, how to move with the surfboard in the ocean. So that's the perfect example of how you have to like work on your hips, or like where to push more powerful. Yeah, that very helpful. And I bought this beautiful baby. I'm gonna call it my baby. The liquid lines. It is such a perfect surfboard for me because I just jump up from softboard. I'm a like beginner level surfer, and this was the best thing that I could find on the markets because the volume is high. I'm gonna just go so technical. I don't wanna explain about it. Anyways, most of my bedroom is actually just divided. I mean, I've actually thought about this. It's divided by three. One section, favorite section, the third section, which that section is always very busy, so ignore that section. And also the heart of this room. Hello. What are you trying to do? Trying to get in there? Come on, buddy. No, she wants to go in that door. Like, I have to listen to her. Why this is not focusing? Come on, focus. Okay. I'm not gonna win this. Junior. Toch, Kelly. Put beer. What? What? Oh. Pissy. Aziza. Right, let's have a look at my book sections. I've got Nature's Law, which is, excuse you, Sophie. Why did I call you Sophie? I've been thinking about my friend's name. Sophie, you're thinking about me as well? Back to the books. I've got Nature's Law, which this book is definitely, absolutely, magically is gonna surprise you. Don't get distracted by the name Nature's Law and the beautiful pictures you see on the book. Inside the book, which I'm not gonna show you, is gonna blow your mind. That's how the author is going to take you through a journey of understanding how nature actually works. It's insane. I definitely recommend to read this book. I only have these books because I don't want to really collect all the books that I'm reading in some way. When I'm reading the books, I just get rid of them. I just donate them or just like give it to someone that they are interested. So that's why I don't have much books. Those are the books that I'm reading at the moment. And this is a Rumi Oracle. So basically inside it is, let me show you. Inside there are cards which you can shuffle and it gives you some informations in a booklet. It's basically like tarot reading. I love it. It's such a heartfelt. When I just saw it, I was like, yes, I want to buy this because it really resonates with me. I love Rumi. I actually read lots of Persian poems, and I do have a book, which is this one here, that's written in Persian, and that's actually from Hafez, which the book is called Divan of Hafez. I love to read it whenever that I'm feeling out of place, or I don't know, like what really is going on in my emotion or in my energy. So reading these cards, like look at one of the cards, it's just so beautiful, and it says like different stuff here. I love it. Like, I do definitely recommend for you to even have a look through it, or I do some readings of it in my other channel, which I just like write my other channel on TikTok, which you can just jump there, and if you could find any messages over there for yourself, like, I would be proud and I would be very happy that my messages would resonate with you. I do read tarot reading as well. These are my tarot cards. Well, I'm just holding it upside down. Of course. That's my tarot cards, which these are my favorites. It's just the original ones, which are like these cards. Of course, you guys know what Taurus card is. I do have some other cards, which is, one of them is this. I love this. Like, these cards cannot go wrong. Let me show you like what's inside them. There is selections of beautiful, stunning artworks, which each card you just have to pick randomly. Each card has a message, which I'm trying to aim for this. Let's read. Reach, stretch, breathe, believe. What can you let go of to feel maximum joy? Wow. This message might be for someone out there. Just live your life in more present moment. Okay. Let's have a look at what else I've got. I'm just making a mess here. The next thing, it's my next favorite object to show you. I'm very sorry. I am cleaning here because I don't like leaving stuff somewhere that they don't belong to. All right. The next book is my other favorite, Divan of Hafez, which this side is in English. This book is magical. Like, every time there are some rules for work with this, which I have to just show you later. We have to go through it. I cannot just let it be just like this. I've got the book, the Kybalians, which, if you know, you know. I do definitely recommend you to read these two. And this book is The 12 Laws of the Universe. I have some mixed feelings about the book. Like, they've written it very immaturely. I don't really resonate. I got it with so much of high hopes, but then when I read through it, it kind of disappointed me. Some people might not like to hear this, but it did. I'm sorry. Laws of Human Nature. This is an amazing book. It's by Robert Greene. I don't know like how to sit. Is it like this? Good, which doesn't make any sense. I'll come to the front. Yeah, that's just way more better. Or maybe I can actually go like that. Very beautiful outfits. I can't be even more comfortable with you girls or boys just like this. Okay, so the thing I wanted to talk about this book was, before you open the book and read something from it, you have to put your intention into something. So you just put an intention and you wish rest in peace for Hafez, who was the author or the poet of this book. And then you randomly just open the book from anywhere and you just start reading it. So what it is like, it gives you some ideas about what is going to happen in your life or where you are standing in your life. It has a message for you. It basically is similar to fortune telling, basically. It reads from your energy and it gives you messages that you need to hear. And it's so accurate. Like, every time I was reading something from this book, something was just like moving me from inside, and I was deeply resonating with it, and it was giving my heart some warmth that I could not get it from anything or anything else. Yes, it's such a powerful book. This one that I have, it is all in the actual Persian. So Aaron, unfortunately I cannot read it for you. Otherwise I'm gonna butcher the meaning of it. Like there are some authors that they have translated each of the poets to English or any other languages. It's a very well-known book over like internationally basically. So you better go and find an English version or any other languages that you feel comfortable to read this and understand it. Yeah, but I'm gonna actually read one for myself and I'm gonna try to explain that for you. Okay. What I have actually taken away with me from this book is it was about warning me on opening my eyes into other things around me in the world, that I shouldn't just think about the beauties and I shouldn't just think about or chasing for having the best moments or having the best things in life. I should consider other aspects of the ugliness, basically what we call it ugliness or the darker sides. At some point it was saying you are just going to the garden and you're picking up flowers from the garden, beautiful flowers from garden, but you never are considering the gardener who has grown the flowers with such love and care. You are not considering the gardener, you're just considering the flowers. Like, these are the things that I feel this book, for its age, which is, I think, from 600 or 400 years ago. 600 is more like it, I think. It is having a lot of knowledge that it resonates with anybody out there, even until now. I cannot figure it out. It feels like spirit is talking to you. Well, they do say that Spirit of Hafez, the author, it is wise and he is the one that gives you the messages from another space. I do trust in the power of this book, basically. Okay, enough of selling you my books. Let's go and chat about our conversations. One more thing that came to my mind is about cleansing, basically. John. چیه؟ Yes, buddy. Yes, puppy. Puppy, puppy. I wanted to speak about spiritual awakening, which is step by step and in different levels. I've heard that it's so strange to even speak about it, but I've heard you go through understanding how everything works with energy. And so people are also having their own energies. And when you get to the level of understanding and you can read the energies, this is also scientifically proven that you can read people from like gestures or facial expressions, or by the way they sound, or their voice changes in different mindsets or different feelings or states. Lately, I've been very sensitive with not getting too close to people. I don't understand it. Where is it coming from and why? But all of a sudden, I realize I don't want to hug people or I don't want to handshake with people. My body is just resisting me from doing that. So when someone is hugging me, I'm like, instantly I go somewhere and be like, I don't want the energy, I don't want the energy. It's so intense that I cannot shut it off. And I was reading about it, and that's hypersensitivity about people's auras. It is something that it's like a gift. It's not a bad thing to have, but I hope that if you're not ready, it's not going to happen to you, because it is difficult to deal with it. I'm very glad that it has happened to me, because I'm way more aware of who I am spending time with and who I am going out and seeing. But yeah, it's intensely strong that you cannot deny it. And sometimes I see myself even showing reaction, like because of my job I'm exposed to working with men. I'm a barber, not a hairdresser, but barber, and I can just see men's reaction in all different situations, or the way they speak, their mindsets, and with different generations, of course, it's different. But in general, before I used to be very sensitive with men, and I was blaming it because of my job, but now I am more sensitive with women as well. Like, not more, but it is like balanced out. It's both. It's genderless, basically. Yeah, I don't know where is it coming from. It's coming from experiences, maybe, which I did have some shocking experiences, shocking for myself. Like, one of my friends that was super close to me, and I know her for many, many years, she changed all of a sudden, and we were living together, but she changed all of a sudden, and I realized that was because I was doing a lot of things on myself, like changing my appearance, and she was not doing that, and she wasn't able at that stage to do that, and that's why she became super jealous. But that came to my mind, like I realized it instantly, but then I was just like keep pushing it away, because I didn't want my mindset to be changed about this friend of mine, so I just denied it. But every now and then, when I think about this, the answer comes up as, she was very jealous, and you did a good thing that you left that friendship. I don't ever blame her or blame myself, but like, this can be one of the reasons that my subconsciousness is way more sensitive towards reading people, and also reading people's reaction when I say something, how would they react, or how would they change. Sometimes I don't want this, because it is a gift that would kind of make you sensitive about who you are choosing to be with. But I'm thinking that it is also a good thing, especially when you are meeting someone new that you don't have any idea about them. This gift is giving you a lot of like knowledge before even stepping into knowing them, and wasting opportunities of, you know what I mean. All right, I think for tonight is just like, oh, I don't know for how long I was off-centered or like off-focus. I think for tonight that's it, and I'll see you next time.